So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yet defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC.
He's going to take a shot right away. Hits him inside the 20, still going. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Got his man downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And it's good. The short field goal for the game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it?
of Virginia, a founding institution in this great nation, and the rivalry between its two major schools is a storied one no matter how the season has gone, and everything is on the line when they clash for the Commonwealth Cup. The Hokies will get us started with the opening kickoff. Let's see what he can do with the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. The Cavaliers offense will go on the attack first. Virginia Tech opened up a can the last time they saw the Hoops.
Yeah, they took care of business, and they've dominated this rivalry, and Virginia knows that, and it's in their head. They're going to have to do something early in this football game to really turn that tide.
You got to answer the bell. When Virginia and Virginia Tech play, you got to start fast. Last time it was the Hokies. Let's find out what happens here.
Touchdown, Virginia! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. For the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Drones. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on third. He's moving out of the pocket. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got it in the middle, it's Selden. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The offense uses a timeout 20. So the Cavaliers take down the Hokies to claim the Commonwealth Cup. That's going to do it from here for Dave.
Here's a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the USC Trojans offense will have the football first here. Well, entering this great rivalry game, it's the Irish who have possession of the jeweled shillelagh by knocking off the Trojans last time they met.
You know, you've seen this all over team sports. When you see a player from the losing team just kind of hanging around, watching the other team celebrate, just kind of soaking in the pain of the moment. I think more than a few Trojans felt that pain the last time these two teams met, Chris.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Who's going to take off here? And the junior decides to pick up the first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Carr. A deep shot to the right. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep again. He's got it inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, the jeweled shillelagh on the line, and already USC and Notre Dame has given us some impressive moments.
And the Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And it's a long... House call. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath.
Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected.
Welcome, everyone, to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in. Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man, it's Drones. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. Looking for an open area to his left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he... Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but he uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Drones. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Hokies. And with that, they've got the lead. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were...
Mississippi, a couple of states tied together through history and a couple of schools that share some common ground are going to lock horns once again in the battle for the Golden Boot. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Razorbacks will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The LSU Tigers offense will go to work first. The Bayou Bengals flexed on their boot rivals the last time these two met and won it easily.
LSU made an example of Arkansas the last time they played. You talk to a lot of LSU fans, and they said, we think about Alabama, we think about Georgia, we think about Ole Miss. They took little brother Arkansas to the woodshed the last time they played.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert. He's going to fire deep. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown LSU!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And the extra point makes There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden Boot. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and